Welcome back, everybody. And the last time we added in our game-ending audios, and they played only once. So now, you see up in this area, or up in this area here, we're going to continue on with. Let's see what we can get through this time. Okay, so the next ones are add footsteps in the audio, return to your player movement script, update your player movement script to play audio. Adjust your method to use new variables. Move the audio listener to John Lemon. Okay, so added footsteps, player movement, update. Okay, so I'm going to try. I'm not going to do the move the audio listener. We'll see if we can get 11 through 14 done right now. So let's go to it. Resume. Add in the footsteps audio. Now you need to implement the audio where you identify the source. So where you can identify the source. So let's start with footsteps. Hierarchy window, select the John Lemon game object. John Lemon. The inspector, add in audio source component. Now hopefully we're not in the. Anyways, I hope we're not in the. I'm not supposed to be in the prefab. In fact, let me do something here. It didn't say to do that. It just says select the John Lemon game object, right? Let's go all the way down to update the prefab. Changes you made to John Lemon have all been made to an instance of the prefab. Okay, so that is actually what it's addressing. So let's go back up here to this one. Okay, so we're gonna do that just fine. John Lemon. Let's start the footsteps. Hierarchy window, select John Lemon. In the inspector window, add an audio source component. Add component. Audio source. Okay. Use the circle select to select the audio clip property to SFX footsteps looping. SFX footsteps. Okay. Okay, it's already set. Alright. Looping. Okay. Despite this being a diegetic sound, you should still use a special blend of fully 2D so the volume doesn't vary as John Lemon moves about. The default setting is fine. Oh, right. So it doesn't move around just mainly because John Lemon's in your field of view. So you do not want the audio to play as soon as the scene starts, as John Lemon starts stationary. Disable the play and awake. Okay. You do want the sound to keep playing until you tell it to stop. It needs to loop. Enable the loop checkbox. Just as you did before, you now need to edit the script so you can play the audio whenever you want. All right. Time for some scripty script. Okay, return to your player movement script. Player movement. To enable the footsteps audio, you're going to edit your player movement script. Double click on the script property of the player movement to open the player script for editing. When you last finish, your player script look like this. And I guess we can just kind of do like a cursory glance. Turn speed 20F, animator, rigid body, start animator, get component. Get component. Vector 3. Right. And I'm animator move, rigid body, and I did all the indenting because that's the way I like it, because I'm cool like that. Okay, and let's go back to wait and wait. Oh, there. There we go. Mark this as completed. Adjust your method to use the new variables. Luckily, you already have a variable created in the fixed update method called isWalking. This will work perfectly for playing and stopping the footstep sounds. Below the setBool method, call on the animator component, add the following if statement. Before the setBool isWalk call, below the setBool, if isWalking, then else what? Okay. You now play. You can now call play on the audio source if it's walking set to true and stop if it's set to false. You don't want to keep calling play every frame, only if the audio source isn't already playing. Make sure it doesn't call every frame. Add the following statement within the if statement you just added. So. Right. So, if not M audio source that is playing. Okay, something's wrong here. What's wrong here? Seriously. What's the deal here? Was I told to put an audio source in here? I was not told to put an audio source in here. What's wrong? Because I didn't put it in there. Wait a second. Oh. I skipped a step accidentally. Okay. Update your player movement script to play audio. Okay, we won't worry about the other part down there. What we will do is you need to edit your script so the footsteps play when John Lennon is walking and stop when he is still. First thing you need to do is reference the audio source component you just added, John Lennon. Below the M rigid body variable declaration, add the following code: audio source M audio source semicolon. Since this is a public variable, you won't be able to assign it to the inspector window. Instead, you will need to assign it in code like you did with the animator and rigid body components. In the start menu, in a start method, I want to say start menu because of Windows. Start method after the M animator and M rigid body variables are assigned, add the following code: M audio source equals get component audio source. That, like that. Okay, that's it. Okay, we're good. Now we need to do this below set bool. We need to go if audio source is playing. Okay, and then we need to go all the way down to this one if audio source is playing. Now I have to call the play method in the if statement. M audio source dot play. Like so. Okay. To stop the audio source from playing, add the following code to the else statement. Okay. M audio source dot stop. And there we go. Set to completed player movement script looks like this. Save the script and return to Unity. Move the audio listener to John Lemon. Okay, so let's see. Right. The audio component. Okay. Fixed. Wait a minute. Fixed update. Okay. Fixed. Alright. Is walking. If it's walking, not, I guess just play it. Stop when you're stopping walking, and Bob's your uncle. Alrighty. So, now that we did that, let's just go ahead and save it and return to Unity. Now, let's go all the way up to the top here. And did I say... Okay, I said we'd do all these and we wouldn't do this. So far I am able to at least be able to tell how long something is kind of going to take. Not, not 100%, but, not bad job, right? Okay, so we'll see if we can get finished up in the next video or so stay tuned.